Assalamu alaikum. I'm back to share my rebirth story. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Lexi. I'm 24 and Puerto Rican. I was born and raised Christian, Pentecostal Christian. And when I say born and raised, I literally mean my earliest memory of going to church was when I was maybe like 4 or 5 years old, and they would come to the community and pick everyone up like in this van to go to church because not everyone had a car. My parents were separated. I was in and out of church just going like with family members up until high school when my dad started bringing me to church with him like every Sunday. And then every Sunday turned into like every Sunday and Wednesday because I started doing like youth group and stuff. Although I had a relationship with God, I just feel like there were certain things in Christianity, no shade, that I didn't align with, that didn't make sense. And if I ever had questions, it was kind of just like, we don't ask those. My earliest memory of thinking critically, again, no shade. I feel like you have to say that because people be getting their feelings hurt. And if you know me, I'm definitely one of those people that goes against the grain. I don't think like everyone else. I remember going to lunch one day with my dad and they had the news playing. And this is one of the earlier times that I could remember me having some kind of encounter where I was thinking about or feeling for Muslims. The news was basically talking about all the craziness that ISIS was doing at the time. And that's when I knew like, dang, I feel so bad for Muslims because this isn't it. Like I knew exactly what the media was trying to do. When you're born and raised in the projects, you know what it's like to be discriminated against, and you know what it's like to experience injustice and inequality. So when you see it, you know it. Like it's very familiar for me. And then I got to college. Stay tuned for part 2 because this is already getting way too long. Part 2 of my rebirth story. So we left off that now I'm in college. And in college, I was taking criminology. Don't come for me. Like, don't come for me. For the record, I went to 4-year and changed my major to sociology. If you know, you know. But in criminal justice, at this point, I'm doing my associate's degree. And the head of the department came to one of my classes and she was like, hey, we offer a new course that you all should take. And it's Arabic. And she was like, and if you're in criminal justice, this is going to look amazing on your resume. Instantly, I was just like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, we all know what she meant by that. But I was like, taking Arabic sounds cool. Like, I'm trying to learn another language for real. Little did I know within the first week of me taking this course, I think it was like the first or second week, and the professor had us watch a documentary on the Prophet ﷺ. And I remember watching this documentary and being like, bruh, yo, all the things that I've been saying for so long, the questions that I've had my entire life were being answered in this one documentary. And I had a friend at the time in this class, and I was like, girl, we need to have a conversation. We need to talk because there are some questions that I have, and I just felt like I had an epiphany. So one thing led to another. I started meeting up with this girl, talking to her, asking her questions. She's giving me books to read. She's giving me the Quran, like everything. I don't know what other better way to explain it other than when I read all the material that she gave me, it literally answered all of my questions. I remember thinking to myself, like, is this really happening right now? Am I really reading all of this material and studying and reading the Quran and feeling like this is the truth? Because that's literally what it was. I couldn't deny anything. I couldn't dispute anything. It's the truth. And once you hear the truth, you know it's the truth. I think the other thing for me too was having structure in religion. And it was just like, yo, there's no room for error here. Allah tells you what it is and he tells you what it's not. I ended up wasting 0 time. And I was like, bro, I'm ready to take my shahada. Like, I can't deny this. Once you know, you can't deny it. So I took my shahada twice. Not necessary, but I did it because one, I'm Muslim. Like, I need to declare this right now. But also, I wanted something very special, intimate, and formal. So I ended up finding out that I do have one other Muslim family member. I met up with their wife and took my shahada for the second time, formally with a sheikh, and now we're here 5 years later.